Oklahoma has now declared a state of emergency after more than 50 twisters ripped through Tornado Alley last night. They injured at least a dozen people and destroyed homes and buildings there, as well as in central Kansas and Nebraska. So we wanted to know, how would local crews handle that kind of disaster? Christian Hauser shows you a mock drill that prepares them for the worst.
Guys, we've been on scene here all morning long after a deadly tornado rips through downtown Dayton. Just moments ago, rescue crews freed a man who was trapped underneath that collapsed building. But right now, as you can see, they're still desperately searching to try and find anyone who may still be under all that rubble.
Luckily, this was all just a drill, preparing for a tornado disaster everyone hopes never happens.
We trained for the hardest event that we could possibly imagine, and that event may be a once-in-a-lifetime or maybe a twice-in-a-lifetime event. And by training on those worst-case scenarios, the smaller rescues become a lot easier. We work those kinks out.
It started out as a simple call for an ambulance and a fire engine, but crews weren't prepared for the damage they found.
I felt overwhelmed for them. They didn't know how to help you. They didn't know what to do. They came up to you and they were trying to ask you questions, and a lot of the times I personally didn't answer them because I was dead.
It was an all-hands-on-deck situation, similar to the destruction that happened yesterday in Oklahoma.
There were guys that left work to come. There were guys that left home to come. And we were all able to mobilize and get in pretty rapidly.
The victims were all given a different injury scenario.
And then you tell them, if you can you move? Wait until they assess you. Then they give you a little tag, and more serious are triaged first, and then they're taken to the local hospitals.
And victims say it all felt extremely real.
You don't actually think about how much work these guys have to do if something like this were ever to happen. It was crazy. People were everywhere. They didn't know who to help first.
Overall, we're told the crews did a great job working together and efficiently. Hopefully, they'll never have to use this training in real life. Reporting in Dayton, Christian Hauser, ABC 22 News.